Hey there, champ. Running sports pools is such an easy way to turn your love of sports into camaraderie and some cash. Running a sports pool can be a great way to make some extra money, but it can also be something that can be time-consuming and become overwhelming. Luckily for you, champsportspools.com can take care of all that hard work and allow you to simply sit back and watch the action unfold. You won't find a better company or service out there than Champ Sports Pools. Pools and other contests have been around for decades, but most of the early work was done with paper and pencil. That is obviously still an option, but it creates too much work and the possibility that something will get lost along the way. You might be thinking, why would I run a pool instead of just joining someone else's? That's actually a fair point, but your buddy might not be using Champ Sports Pools and that pool isn't going to be as good as it could be. Running a pool used to be a hassle that did take some time and energy, but technology has made it super easy. Pools are a great way to make some extra cash. You aren't going to be able to quit your day job by running these pools, but you can set them up in such a way that you'll make enough money to make it worth it and have fun along the way. Add excitement to sports. Unless you're a huge fan of sports, it can get sort of monotonous to watch every single game. If you're running a pool, then you have immediately added some excitement and intrigue into the sports watching experience. Whether it be a squares board or a pick'em contest, each game is going to matter when it comes to the results of the pool. Do yourself and your friends a favor and give them another reason to pay attention to sports. Bond with friends. Sports pools got started because they were a way for friends and coworkers to bond over sporting events. Watching games with friends is enjoyable as well, but it gets even more fun when you can throw a competition in there as well. Some contests can be over within just one day, but there are others that will last for an entire length of the season. Chance to win big. Not only can you make some money by charging an entry fee into your pool, but you will also want to participate as well. You will have the same opportunity as your friends to win your own pool, and that will come with an even bigger payout. The best part of using a software like Champ Sports Pools to run your pool is that no one can accuse you of cheating because the service will be in charge of scoring. Your part of the deal is planning your pool and sending out invitations to the people that you want to participate. Our software has some custom pools that will be available to you, but you can make any necessary changes before the contest begins. Determining the entry fee and potential payouts to winners is another important piece of the planning. You will want to choose an entry fee that won't scare people away, but also want to choose something that will lead to a nice prize pool. As soon as the season starts though, your work is essentially done. Pools such as Pick'em, Handicapper, or Survivor will focus on a weekly schedule of games, and that can be a hassle for you to handle on your own. Champ Sports Pools wants to take away some of that stress, and will do this task for you. A software is useful in this aspect as it will not only import the schedule for the season, but will also keep track of any cancellations or postponements. This can be an absolute nightmare for you to keep track of on your own. Depending on the type of pool that you're looking to run, grading or checking scores can be one of the toughest parts of the entire process. It can be a nightmare to track all the scores that are coming in, especially if you have huge pool participants. Since this is one of the toughest parts of running a pool, this is where technology can really make your life easier. All the scores will be checked every 10 minutes tops, and those final scores will then be used in your pool. Since there is going to be a winner at the end of your contest, all of your participants are going to want to pay close attention to the leaderboard. Our interactive leaderboard will make this great experience as the leaderboard will be updated as the results start pouring in. If you've ever run a pool before, then you know how difficult it can be to keep the leaderboard up to date. Participants are always bugging you in the effort to get the latest scores, and it can become overwhelming. Thank you for learning with us. We hope that you're ready now to start running your own sports pools. If you have any questions, please ask them in the question section. We'll reply as soon as we can.